Hello everybody, this is Aerosol here, and welcome to the first tutorial that I'm posting on my channel. And this one is going to be about how to record your screen on your computer, in this case a Mac, and as well as your voice. As you can hear right now, I'm talking and I'm able to play music. Now, if you own a Mac like I do, you will probably know about this, the Quicktime player, and what this will allow you to do is basically either record, let's see here, it's not available right now because I'm actually recording, but you can record a movie, audio, or your screen. In this case, most people would go for the screen recording if they're trying to do a Let's Play on, say, Minecraft like I do. But they would notice that they cannot record the gameplay sounds, only their voice. So, the solution to that is this little thing here. This is Soundflower, and you can find it just by searching up Soundflower on Google here. Soundflower, and it's the very first link, and it will take you to this site. Now, you can just click the free download and just let it run. And here, what you want to do is just find the the most recent Soundflower and start downloading it here. And it doesn't take up a lot of space, so it should download pretty quickly. And here you go, you have your Soundflower in your downloads. So once you have it over here, you'll want to double click it, open it up, and then click here the Soundflower package. If it says that it cannot be opened because it's from an unidentified developer, that's fine. Just right click it and then click open and click open again, and it should take you to this. Just click continue, and then it'll say install Soundflower. Just go through all of the necessary steps, and then eventually you will get this right here, this little icon. And what you want to do is, if you double click on the Soundflower bed, something would pop up, and if it doesn't, then you should see this little flower icon at the top of your screen. If you just click on that, you will find a list of options. Now, what Soundflower actually does is it rewires the output to go to multiple sources. So in this case, I am bringing the output to my headset, which I'm using right now to record, as well as Quicktime, that is recording my screen right now. So once you have that, you're going to want to go to System Preferences, to Sound. For your output, instead of doing headphones or just regular output, you want to go to Soundflower. Soundflower is 2CH actually. So you want to double click on this, and for input, you can just do whatever you want. If you don't have a mic or a headset like I do, you can just do the internal microphone, but in this case I'm using the PDP audio device. And when you've done all of that, now what you want to do is go to the Soundflower bed here, and under Soundflower 2CH, which you remember is what is our output right now, you're going to click Built-in Output. Once you do that, it will automatically be rerouting everything for you. So now what I do, this may not be the simplest way. If any of you guys have a better way, please feel free to leave a comment or response video or whatever you want. But what I do is up here with the new OS Mavericks, whenever you use a QuickTime player, when you do a screen recording, once you start recording, it'll actually disappear and move up here. So I can't exactly show you this without stopping the recording, but what you want to do is it will be like this here, except it'll say screen recording and it will not have started yet. What you want to do is click this little downward tab, And right now I'm using this to record my voice audio, but for the screen recording, you're going to want to click the Soundflower 2CH right there. And once you do that, when you record, you can just run a test with iTunes, for example, or with your Minecraft. Doesn't really matter what it is, and you should be able to hear the sound from it. And I still haven't figured out how to record it all, like your voice and the computer, in just one file, so a temporary fix to that while I figure it out is just going to QuickTime Player and doing an audio recording at the same time. And as you can see here, when I talk, this will move, symbolizing that this is recording my voice and not the computer. So I'm recording everything that I need to make a Let's Play, but in two separate forms. Now, this is a completely free way to do this. I just use iMovie to just put it all together. As you can see, this is from my Lucky Block 2 episode that I just finished doing. If you want, you can go check that out. But basically, all that I did was I would click Imports here, and I would go, I personally save everything under Movies. You can just save it wherever you like. And once I'm done recording something, I would save it as the title and then screen or sound, so that I know which one is the sound file and which one is the screen file. After I do that, and I import both of them, you'll see here that this is actually my original recording, which is why there's a pause screen right there. All of this, and then at the very bottom, I have the sound file. Just click and drag them over to here. This is just the final edited version. But what you can do is drag the. Actually, I'll do this for you now. Hang on a sec while I delete all this. Alright, so what you can do is just take your screen and just place it right here, and if you start playing it, you should see that you'll be able to hear the game volume, except not my voice. I was talking while I was playing this, except you can't hear it because it's only the screen file. So that's where this sound file comes in. You just want to double click this and drag it down. You don't want to attach it to the screen file, because then when you start editing, it's going to cut out pieces of your sound as well. And right now it's not perfectly matched, because either way you're going to either have to start with the audio recording first or the screen recording, so it's going to be at least like a second off. So what you want to do is just drag your sound file all the way to the bottom near this music icon here. If I can actually do that. Hang on a sec. There we go. And as you can see here, I have just this little pause where I wasn't talking and I was just getting ready to record. Then what you can do is just make simple cuts. So I start all of my videos with a close-up cam, so I can just split the clip and delete that. And here I also cut out the silence and delete that. Delete it. There we go. I'll set up a separate iMovie tutorial for you guys later if you want to know how I edit all of my videos. But basically what you want to do now is just play this over. Hello everybody, I am Aerosol and welcome back to another Lucky Block survival game. Yay! So you just heard that from my video, and it may sound okay, except that since I was actually recording the game while I was talking, some of it may be off by a bit. So just go to a certain part of your video where you're kind of interacting your voice with the game. For example, when I let me see if I can find a good one. Alright, right here. As you can see on the screen, I had a lucky block here, I broke it, and redstone stuff came out. Now, I didn't know it was going to come out, so I obviously said something to kind of show my surprise or just kind of say what just came out. I'm going to match that with the audio here, but let's just see if it's matched at first. Gave a whole mess of redstone stuff. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, my voice was a bit ahead of the game. So I'm going to cut out a piece of my screen, find that certain part again, and play it over again. This one gave a whole mess of redstone stuff. I mean, I could build a house with all this. See, that's much better. It kind of matches up my voice with the screen. And once you have that and you think that everything is perfectly aligned, just take your sound file and drag it up to the top, right underneath your screen, and you are ready to start recording. So yeah, this has been my Soundflower tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hoped that it solved some of your problems. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, favorite, subscribe, whatever you guys want, and I'll see you next time.